actually brood their young in a body cavity, kind of like a kangaroo. Now, in the sea hare's case, they are hermaphrodites. They can be acting as males and supplying the sperm. Once the sperm is no longer available, they flip and act as females and lay eggs, and other hares fertilise them. As they are flipping back and forth, more hares are attracted and come to join in. Think of sea hares like a double adapter. The seahorses, 6 species of pipefish and 1 species of seahorse in New Zealand. Though they're rarely seen because of their excellent camouflage, this one is actually in a local rock pool. Spawning occurs in the spring and in the summer. Courtship between male and females involves wriggling and shaking motions that are very conspicuous, and for such a shy fish, females deposit their eggs in the prominent pouch of the male's belly. He fertilises them and broods them until they hatch. The male ejects the miniature seahorses by muscular contractions of the pouch by compressing the pouch against the hard object. This is a horny sea sponge, I missed that one, but they're very horny. This one here, the coral. This is the biggest orgasm on Earth. Like a silent sexual symphony, corals explode in a synchronised climax. Over 300 species discharging their sperm and eggs into the sea. It's the maritime orgy that leaves humans for dead. Our most abundant seal, these ones, bulls claim a stake out to their breeding site in November. Within 2 weeks of the pups being born in mid-December, mating takes place again. And after 2.5 months, the pups are about the size of a fox terrier dog and about as playful. Now, the woodhell coalfish, usually seen in pairs and mate for life. Very few fishes have this arrangement. The cute couple was spotted while snorkeling at the Kermadec Islands Marine Reserve. They are often spotted at cornites also. Now, the next one is also from the Kermadec Islands Marine Reserve. I was lucky enough to go there a few years ago. They begin life as females and change sex after about 1 metre in size. The largest fish are the males due to their home-ranging nature. Usually you can find them again. Roger Grace has made many friends with these fish on his return trips to the Kermadec. They remain where they remain their largest breeding population. Now, this cute fish is the black angelfish. You can see the juveniles are very, very colourful, and the adults are black like this one. What they do is the males look after the eggs until they hatch. Babies look completely different, and this is so they can be easily recognised and are not chased away until they are black adults. This parental display from a fish completely blew the mind of a homeschool EMR mum at the Poor Nights one day. The Sandacus wrasse. They start life as female. It's a female cleaner fish. It's cleaner, you know. Then at about 15 centimetres they change colour again. Then if there are no mature males in the area, the most dominant female will change and become a male and completely change colour again. Now this is an old picture of the great white shark. This is on the wall of someone I met over at Dartmoor. Now I'm just going to skip to the tohinoa. The tohinoa is a large endemic surf clam. Like many marine invertebrates, tohinoa are reproduced by broadcast spawn, synchronistically releasing their gametes into the seawater for external fertilisation. One interesting thing about the tohinoa is the spat are transferred along the shore very fast in the spinifex, female flowers. So there's a very interesting connection between the native June plants and the tohinoa. They're essential for successful reproduction. These limpets, once again found at the Kermadec Islands, they're the largest limpets. The juvenile limpets live on the backs of the large animals, and they're usually the males. When they reach 50 millimetres long, they move off the large limpets onto the rock, and this prompts a sex change. Yes. Spotting. These guys are very common. Endemic though, found only in New Zealand. Spotting start off, never mind. Okay, now the squid. One or more arms of many squid species is modified for reproduction, transferring a sperm packet to females in a similar way to rockets. For these squid species lacking modified reproduction arms, the male often has a grossly larger penis that it uses like a giant problem for most animals. That are predominantly attached to rocks. Barnacles settle next to other barnacles